Hello everyone, welcome back to some more LA Noire. Last time we completed the red lipstick murder, I believe it was called. And this time we're going to complete our next case in homicide, the golden butterfly. Let's get this. I will say though, I've changed my microphone input level, so hopefully you won't hear as much echo, but you'll still be able to hear me. I'll check in recording. If yes, great. If not, I'll see if there's anything else I can do. Yeah, it took me an entire case file to find out how to do this. Ow. The golden butterfly. Alright, seems like a standard case, yeah? It's this guy again. You saw him in the... Oh. He just killed her GTA style. Kinda tomfoolery.
Galloway. Got it, Skipper. Yeah, I'll bring him. He's my partner, after all.
What have we got?
New case. White female dumped in plain sight in the grass at the end of Hill Street. Hacks are all over it. Captain's trying to fend him off.
That sounds awfully similar.
The first rule of police work is make no assumptions until you've seen the evidence. Skipper wants you to have your newspaper face on, college boy. I think I know the place where they found the lady. It overlooks Sunset Boulevard. Let's go.
Hold up. Different outfit time instead of sort of justice. Let's go the incognito. I love this outfit. Just all black with a whitish tie.
Isn't he the
Probably
cop they've been
good at
talking about
night,
on the
but
radio?
like in broad daylight. Yeah, no.
I knew it wasn't safe around here.
You're behind the wheel.
So, but yeah, no assumptions till you see the evidence. It's probably a rule of life, not just police work.
You did a decent job in the Henry case, Phelps. Not bad for your first time at bat.
Thanks, Rusty.
But don't go getting ahead of yourself. That's one clearance under your belt. Now it's a new day with a new dead lady that needs our attention.
And no assumptions until we see the evidence, right?
Right. See, I knew you were a fast learner, Phelps. We might get along after all.
Alright. That being said, I do want to mention that if they show the body, I'm just going to censor it. When we're analyzing the body, I'll censor the whole thing just like last time. But I'm not going to flag the screen with dead bodies each time.
Now, boys, you know as much as I do. I'll be holding a press conference once the autopsy's been completed. I have two of my finest investigators on the case. Fresh from bringing down the sword of justice on the crazed sex
Captain, aren't there similarities between this murder and the murder of Celine Henry? And of Elizabeth Short, for that
So you don't
matter?
believe there's a crazed sex killer at large preying on women?
Boys, be sensible. We have the greatest police force in all the world with the greatest scientific investigators at our disposal. How can any killer continue to be that? Be advised. We keep the gas chamber at San Quentin primed for the sons of Cain who continue to believe they can take a life in the City of Angels.
Yeah, right. Any new leads in the Dahlia case?
Run along, boys, and let these officers get to work. We have God's work to do here, and it can't be delayed.
What do we have, Captain?
Another woman sacrificed. Speak to Carruthers. I want daily reports, gentlemen.
Alright.
Shouldn't you be working?
Okay, before we start anything, I want to get back to the point I was talking about earlier. As I said, because of the severity of, the grotesqueness, I should say, of the murders in these cases, I'm going to censor the inspecting of the bodies and such. But what I'm also going to do is not what I did last time, where I censored any, bit or chunk of the body. I'm just gonna cut those parts out. Oh. I hope you guys don't see that. Oh well. That being said, I'm just gonna cut any parts where you can see the body out. If there's dialogue in it, I'm gonna censor the body. But if there's no dialogue, I'm just gonna cut the body out. At best, it'll be like a second or two, so you won't miss anything important. But yeah, just gonna warn you guys now.
Detective, I was first on scene.
So you find her, Gonzalez?
Not me. A family out for a stroll. I was first reporting.
Can you show me the body?
It's under the pepper tree, this way.
Alright, it's
You're a
censor
modest
time.
little person with much to be modest about.
Let's follow this guy from the side here, that way it's not too much work for myself.
Can't be much help to you, Phelps.
Here she is.
Oh, okay, so it's right here. Let's inspect her then. Center time, activate.
Similar MO.
To what? The Dahlia? I don't think so.
Celine Henry.
That's a closed case. This is probably another sad sack who lost his temper with a broad who wouldn't put out.
Are you a suspect, Rusty?
Watch your mouth, Phelps. All I'm saying is we got enough to do without reopening closed cases.
Talk me through it, Mal.
Severely battered, on display. Footprints would indicate that she has been stomped. Size of the footprints would seem to indicate a smallish men's shoe. What size shoe did Mendez wear?
You finished?
No, I'm not. At a glance, I would say strangulation was the cause of death. I'll need to do further tests for semen.
Angry boyfriend. If they were married, they'd be at home. Not humping out here in Lover's Lane.
You mind if I examine the body?
Be my guest.
Alright, let's do this quickly. Head has lacerations around the neck.
Ligature mark is very
Distinctive.
A rope
I'll
pattern.
do some
Okay.
comparisons back at the lab and get back to you.
Around the arms, some cuts, bruises, and another ring stolen.
What's this mark? A cut on the finger.
Fourth finger, left hand. A wedding or engagement ring. Violently removed.
So this is just like the murder of Celine Henry. Ring stolen and everything. Nails broken.
Looks like she was tied up.
It does at first, but that would leave a mark on her other wrist, too. I think her watch might have been torn off.
Yeah, but her nails are broken too. So she must have clawed out the attacker. Is there any way to, look at that, I wonder?
The stomping angle in the Henry case, was it reported in the press?
Sure was. Every detail a copycat would want was there in the story. Never the same, are they?
Alright, let's look away from the body now so I don't have to censor anything more. $5. Do we have an identity in this? Deirdre
Oh, we have a name.
Muller.
Can you run Deirdre Muller by RNI?
Back in a second.
Deirdre... Oh, she's a PTA member. So she deserved to... Okay, no, I won't say that. That is not a good joke to do on YouTube.
The motive was robbery. Why not take the money?
And I saw an earlier evidence marker here.
Detectives, RNI says that Deirdre Muller of 130 North Bonnie Bray was reported missing this morning by her husband, Hugo Muller.
I tell you. Let's grab the husband, take him downtown, and work him over. We could have this wrapped up by lunchtime.
What about not making assumptions and going on the evidence?
Where's this? Trash. Oh, I think we can show a little feet. I saw another evidence marker here somewhere. Wasn't it like feet print? Yeah, see. Ah. Here it is. Alright, crime solved. Let's go see that Hugo Muller guy. See if he has anything to say. Nobody to interview. Let's talk to the husband. See if he has anything to say.
So, what's going on?
Can we run normally? So I'll have to censor that and all the other stuff, including inside the notebooks.
You can drive.
Another day.
Still might be
another
some
dead
playing the
girl.
boyfriend angle.
I thought we were on our way to lock up the husband.
If he doesn't work out, then.
More than enough. You shouldn't make disparaging comments about her without even the slightest inkling of what she was like.
She was a woman, wasn't she? You know, around about my third divorce, I realized women might not be the pure angels we imagine. You're married, ain't you, Phelps?
Don't make any insinuations about my wife.
Hey, she's a woman.
She's the mother of my children.
You're a father, Cole? Don't tell me your eye don't bend.
This conversation is over.
Not even gonna touch that one. Alright though. Still though, the same type of murder, same markings and whatnot. As long as the jewelry's missing, that was the same thing on the last murder as well. This might be a chain. So does that mean we arrested the wrong guy? Nah. Well.
Phelps and Galloway, LAPD. Is your father home?
He'll be home soon. He's been out looking for Mommy.
What's your name, miss?
Michelle Eloise Muller?
Can we come in?
I suppose so.
Thank you. Could you have a seat for me, Michelle? We're gonna have a look around.
Remember, kids, don't let strangers that say they're the LAPD and show a badge in your house. Why? Well, one, they need a warrant, and two, just give them the old argument of, you probably, well, just tell them you shouldn't let strangers in your house, okay?
Doesn't tell me anything.
My partner will explain everything
Just
when
tell
he gets
them
back,
come back
okay?
later when
There's
your
nothing to worry
father
about.
is home and whatnot. Most police officers would, most police officers would literally just come back later because, not just gonna go into the house of some kid who's home alone. Wait, would they? Oh well. Work boots. Yeah, I remember.
Work boots. Size 8.
Just like the last case. So is this the guy? Did Hugo Muller kill this guy in the earlier one as well? Huh. That's most likely another missing ring. Yeah.
No sign of a wedding ring.
Huh. Well, this ring's not here of all places.
Elgin wristwatch. Probably the same one snatched from her body.
Yep. Oh, that's it. Alright. Let's go to the younger Miss Muller then.
Is this about Mommy? Daddy is trying to find her. Please tell me she's okay.
I'm sorry to have to tell you this, Michelle, but your mother is dead. Do you think you could answer a few questions for us?
Could try.
No, do that over, please. Do that over. The last line didn't sound like you were crying. Whatever. So, madame.
Some of your mother's jewelry was missing. Can you describe her things?
A ring, a watch. I never paid much attention to that stuff.
Well, can't blame her. She's a kid. Plus that does corroborate, that does match what we've been saying, so she's not lying. Secondly, and thirdly actually, something this game doesn't tell you is that the situation, it depends on everything. So she just heard her mother died, so she probably isn't lying at all. So, I guess we can believe her. Good
I know it's painful, Michelle, but this may be important. She wore a wedding ring?
Mommy chose it herself. A rose gold wedding band and a matching diamond and ruby engagement ring.
She wore a watch?
Yes, a yellow gold Elgin watch. Daddy bought it for her birthday. We had a fight. It was kind of a makeup present.
When did you last see your mother?
When did you last see your mother?
Yesterday afternoon. I went to a dance at Belmont High.
She drove you
Mommy
there?
was supposed to pick me up, but she didn't show.
So what did you do then?
I was upset. Daddy came instead.
She was looking around earlier. Intuition. She's not lying, so it's either we can believe her or not. What did she say? When did you last see your mother? She didn't show. What'd you do then? I was upset at your side. I guess we'll have to press her a bit.
So you were hanging around the school for quite a while. What happened with your father?
I don't know. I called and finally he answered. He came straight away then.
That's odd. What was he doing before that?
Your mom and dad are happily married?
What are you saying? Of course they are.
Are they? Up, looking around. Bad?
They weren't happy, were they,
Yeah,
Michelle? Did your father ever hit your mother?
Just the once. She said she would leave him if he ever did it again. He bought her a brooch pin to make up for it.
Was that stolen?
And he always wore her golden butterfly.
Thanks, Miss Muller.
Butterfly.
You've been very brave.
Hey! What gives?
Daddy, the police
Go to your
are
room,
here.
please, Michelle. I'll talk to the police.
Daddy, Mommy is gone.
Go to your room, young lady. She's not even out of school. You can't come in here interrogating her like she's
Your
some
wife
kind
was
of...
found murdered this morning.
Found? What? But she only...
We have some questions that we would like to ask you.
Sure, yeah. Yeah, I'll do my best.
I hadn't started to record.
That's it? There's gotta be more.
What? I didn't even mean that. Whatever. We found some footprints.
What size shoe do you wear, Mr. Muller?
Why do you ask?
It's routine, sir. Simple process of elimination.
9s, I think.
No, you don't. We found size 8 in your room.
Why are you lying to me, Mr. Muller?
Why would I lie to you at a time like this?
Oh, well, we found size 8. Oh, I think I can show that. Okay. Anyway, we found size 8 boots in your room.
That's funny. The work boots we found here are size 8s. Why lie about it if you've got nothing to hide?
Because I always get teased about the size of my feet. You know, small feet, small...
Always been true in my experience.
You phoned in a missing persons report this morning?
Yeah, that's right. My wife didn't come home last night. She left around 9:30.
9:30?
Michelle was out at dance. She called me to let me know that Deidre didn't turn up.
Hold up. 9:30. Okay, I'm not. Wait, school dance going to 9:30? I didn't know that. Oh. I mean, he's looking around.
Did your wife ever go out by herself?
Okay.
To bars, nightclubs?
No. What are you suggesting? You suggesting my wife's loose? Now is not the time for you to be pushing me, mister.
Your daughter said you were having an argument.
We argued about who would pick up Michelle. I worked a full day. I wanted to come home, put my feet up.
So, dude, you worked hard all day, yeah, just stay in your work clothes and go pick your daughter up. You're gonna relax in the car and then drive home and everything's fine. Like, I get you want to relax, but actually I shouldn't insert myself into this.
So you were here all night? You stayed in while your wife went out to pick up your daughter?
Yes, that's correct.
No, it isn't. If you did, you would have heard your daughter calling you numerous times.
You should come clean if you're having an affair, or if there's something going on.
I told you I was here. Were you saying I wasn't?
So why did you take so long to answer the phone when your daughter called?
Okay, I went out for a while. I was driving around. It's my way of relaxing.
You have a history of violence on your wife?
Your wife was beaten and then strangled. In your case, you have no alibi and a history of violence towards your wife.
That's not true, god damn it.
I mean, that's not true. Yeah, your daughter said you bought a butterfly brooch as a sorry gift.
It is true, Hugo. You're a violent man. You try to keep a lid on it at home, but sometimes you lost control. Your daughter and your wife were scared of you.
You don't know anything about me.
Ho ho ho. We know a good deal about you, Muller.
I know about the golden butterfly, Hugo, and how you bought your wife off the last time you heard her.
She liked to spend money, all right? Dresses, jewelry, her hair. It drove me goddamn crazy. Do I look like a Rockefeller?
Nobody likes a cheapskate, Hugo.
Getting hostile with us is a very bad idea, Hugo.
I'm no murderer.
Make some arrangements for your daughter, and then present yourself to Central Station for questioning.
You gotta be kidding me, Phelps. Put the cuffs on him.
This is an outrage. I didn't kill my wife.
Your daughter is in the next room, Muller, so I'm giving you a break. Don't make me change my mind, and don't make me come looking for you.
We should go back in there and bust his ass.
1, we need to break his alibi. Check phone records, canvass the neighbors. 2, we have motive of domestic violence, which probably goes for half the men in L.A. 3, we have no evidence tying him to the crime scene.
Hello, detective.
Oh. Hey, sorry, Officer Hill.
Yes, ma'am.
I heard the terrible news over the radio.
And you can help us with our inquiries?
Yes, sir. They had a row last night. I heard Mrs. Muller screaming.
Did you see Mrs. Muller come home late last night at all?
No, not at all. I did see Mr. Muller put something in the incinerator earlier this morning, though.
I told you he was our guy. Now let's get this bum downtown and into a cell.
Look, there he is now.
We got a runner. What you doing?
Step away from the incinerator.
Hey.
Don't let him get away.
Hey.
Okay, but no shooting. We need this guy to make the case.
All right. Hey. Get over here. Come on. Hey. Get over here. Get over here. Get over here. Trying to climb the wall. What are you, a wall jumper?
Enough running, Hugo! Hands where we can see them.
Should have kept running the. Oh, you can't. Alright. Inspect the incinerator. He was trying to burn the boots. Bloody boots.
This doesn't look good, Hugo.
I can explain the blood.
Then why didn't you?
Get him booked in at Central, officer. Then put him in an interview room. We'll be speaking with him later. And inform the captain.
Yes, sir, Detective.
Is there someone you can call, miss?
I don't... No one's home and...
You need somewhere to stay, Michelle. You have other family? Grandparents? Aunts or uncle?
Call Aunt Helen, but she lives in Bakersfield and...
Call her. We're gonna get someone down here from Juvenile Hall to talk to you in the meantime.
We ought to get some uniforms down here, clean up, take care of the kid.
Plus we have a phone to deal with.
On the radio?
You know the rules. And so do I. See a phone on the map? Answer.
Galloway, Homicide Division, badge number 564.
Phelps, badge 1247.
Did we get Ray Pinker and a technical services team to a house at 130?
I need an address on a Belmont High School.
Send someone down from Juvenile Hall to look after a young lady.
Roger, 1575 West 2nd Street.
Thanks, ma'am.
Did you read about the woman who stabbed her husband and then pushed him in front of the car?
Oh, wait, no, we did that case, actually. I was like, what? No, we did that case.
Inform Detective Phelps that the coroner has a report waiting. Police morgue downtown when he's available.
Got it, KGPL.
The morgue? I mean, I guess we can go there. Go to the morgue.
Can you drive to this one?
I'm surprised, you know. I didn't make the husband for it.
Always make the husband, Phelps. 9 times out of 10, it's the closest person to the Vic who does the deed.
True.
God knows I've wanted to kill some wives in my day.
Lex parsimoniae.
What?
The law of parsimony. Occam's razor. The simplest explanation is most likely the correct one.
You know, you could have said that without getting all liturgical on me.
I'll try to dumb things down from now on.
Appreciate it. And try this one on for size. Rusty's razor.
How's that go?
You blame the guy that's banging her.
Ah, of course. The famous Lex ignoramus.
Closes cases, Cole. Puts a lot of people away, that one.
You know, you don't hear Latin enough these days. I guess people just don't understand it, but sad. Seeing dying language die.
Unveiling, Emmy. It's the
What?
first
I thought
season
we were going
since
to the
Fabergrashing's
corners.
over. We have to
That's
go.
weird.
I can't Saturday.
Okay.
I'm busy.
Busy where?
Hey,
You're going on another drive with Davy Gardner, aren't you?
Wait
So
a
what
sec.
if I am?
Go, Phelps. I'll take the car and see if I can cut him off.
Alright. Hey. Don't run away from me. Don't run away from me.
Lock them up and throw away the key.
Up.
A man like you always uses a battered wit because they're unarmed.
Keep on going. Why am I
There he
doing
is,
so
officer.
poorly now? Seriously, I never used to do badly with these controllers, but whatever. Yeah. I missed the chance. Hey. There he is. Oh, you want to fight me?
That's far enough, freak. You move a muscle and you're a dead man.
Ooh. That's what I'm talking about.
Car 11K, car 11 King, come in.
11K, go ahead.
11K, see the janitor. A green 1946 coupe registered to a Mrs. Hugo Muller has been found in the parking lot adjoining the Belmont High School and playing fields. 11K, code 2.
Ah, so there's her car, okay.
What's your name?
This her car, okay.
Who's asking?
We can do this the easy way or the hard way.
Name's Eli Rooney.
You've been in trouble with the law before, Eli?
Some.
What are you doing around here?
I like to keep an eye on the children.
Strictly paternal, is it, Eli?
Don't sass me, boy.
A woman was abducted here last night, Eli, and murdered.
And I would love to make you for that, you oaky motherfucker.
Well, I wouldn't know nothing about that. A woman, you say? I like 'em a little younger than that.
Turn out your pockets, Eli.
Now, why would I do that?
Because I'm about to break your fucking skull, Eli.
You're under arrest, Eli. You're in very deep trouble. Get some backup down here, Rusty. We need to get this one downtown and into a cell.
I'll tell them we got a kitty raper coming in. They can roll out the red carpet.
Good. To jail with ye. Scum. Makes me
What time did you see the person park the car?
Late last night, after school social, maybe 1 a.m. I've been keeping a good eye out lately. We've had problems with the child molester.
Yeah,
Eli Rooney. We've met him.
Filthy son of a bitch. He was here yesterday before the dance.
Was it him you saw park the car?
I don't know, sir. I'd like to say yes, but the truth is it was pretty dark.
Would you say Rooney is violent?
Yes, sir. I would say so, yes.
Thanks for your help.
This must be the car.
This is the car?
Yes, sir, Detective.
Have you looked it over?
Superficially. I was told to wait for you guys.
Thanks. We'll take it from here.
Bloody rope.
Blood and skin samples. We better get Ray Pinker out here.
Most likely to used to strangle the victim.
It's from a Chrysler. Could be important.
We're on the lookout for any mechanics out there. Probably the Muller guy.
The overalls are stenciled HM.
Hugo
Muller is a
Muller.
mechanic. I wonder
I
what
can
Eli
explain
does
the
for a
blood.
living.
So, what? This was a right time, right place type of deal for him? Let's call Central then. And head over to the morgue actually, because we do have something. We do have to deal with that. Good lord.
Nice boy.
30
Putting all those
minutes. Case already gone to heck.
Cole Phelps, badge 1247.
How can I help, Detective?
I need interrogation set up at Central for both suspects being held in the Muller homicide case.
Certainly, Detective. I'll get in touch with the watch commander.
Thanks.
Alright, now fun fact about this. For some reason you can actually
You know the way.
skip
You can drive.
the dialogue.
And where exactly are we going?
That tells you to go to Central Morgue. So just be careful. Make sure that pops up because yeah.
I say we make Rooney for this. I think we should lay it on him. He was near the car, he had her jewelry, the DA will love him for it.
Even if he didn't do it?
Who cares whether he did it? You have kids, Phelps? He needs to be taken permanently out of harm's way.
And we let Muller slide?
For a while. He gets a free pass for now.
Well, I suppose we can do that. I mean, I mean, what do you want? A wife beater or a child molester? Which would you put in jail? Exactly. So, I guess we're gonna go get more evidence to take him down. 35 minutes in, so... Hey, my
Phelps,
man Mal.
Rusty, thanks for coming.
Can you blood type the shoes that we bagged and see if they're a match?
Sure. It'll all be in the report, but I'm assuming you want the details now?
Please. Cause of death is strangulation?
Correct. Take a look at the samples on the bench.
Alright. Hey, wait, this last one looks really similar. Yeah, but this last one looks really similar to the ones we saw on the thing. Yeah, it even has a thing here to it.
What are the normal uses for that kind of rope?
On boats, mooring lines.
Correct. Although Ray says that they're sometimes used as bell ropes in churches.
Moorings, like boats. Maybe, what's it called? Hugo's a workman? But then why was there blood? Nothing. Hey, on this one? No.
So are we looking for a sailor or a minister?
Well, in my experience, sailors seem to have the greater libido.
Was Mrs. Muller criminally attacked?
No external or internal traces of semen.
Thanks, Mal. Anything else comes up, you let us know.
Ooh, something else. Both are size 8.
The shoe prints?
Size 8s. Very similar to the impressions from the Henry case.
Ah.
Now, who do we remember got caught in bloody size 8s? I think we have our bird.
Oh, good. The other thing went down. And one more thing we had to...
We've got to nail this guy.
Okay, if you're finished jawing, we need to get moving.
Right. To Police HQ. Good. Right now our suspects are Hugo Muller and our suspects go with our theories. First theory, Hugo Muller killed his wife. He has a history of violence with her, so it's not a real stretch to say.
You drive. I need to go over the case notes.
Fine. Where are we headed?
First is Eli. What was his name? Eli Rooney, yeah. I mean, he's a kid.
Not exactly the happiest of places, the coroner's office.
Carruthers is a good man, professional, diligent. If you're working with a pro, it's easy to overlook the grim realities of a place like that.
Funny job, that. The coroner's.
How so?
You know, you don't want them enjoying their work too much. The wrong kind of man can get awfully lonely rattling around a joint full of corpses.
Rusty, that's like something out of the pulps.
You've been reading the same ones as me?
I thought you were usually too drunk to get through a magazine.
You know, if I close one eye and squint, you can just about make out the print.
No one just goes to show what types of magazines he's reading. Alright. And the other one would be Eli Rooney, who maybe if he doesn't have too much evidence against him...
You better not go soft on me in here, Phelps.
We'll work the evidence, Rusty. Let him do the rep. Are they ready?
Moeller's in 2 and the pervert's in 1. Get in there and get a conviction.
Alright. First up in Muller, I guess, since we have the most evidence against him.
Here's where we stand, Hugo. Your next-door neighbor heard screaming coming from your house. You were burning your blood-stained shoes. You have no one who can confirm your whereabouts last night. Your daughter says you're a violent man. We have everything we need to send you to death row, and all you have to say for yourself is, I didn't do it.
I swear I didn't kill her. Give me that lie test. I can prove it.
Alright, so why were you trying to dispose of the evidence then?
Why did you burn your shoes, Hugo?
Because I knew you'd never believe me.
Never believe you. Well, I mean, that looks awfully suspicious. I mean, he's not wrong, we wouldn't believe him. Should I give him the benefit? Well, that's useless. Again.
Believe what?
It's rabbit's blood. A guy at work brought him in and I helped him skin them.
And it was on the bottom of your boot? You helped skin a rabbit, good. But it was on the bottom. Why was it on the bottom of your boot? The work clothes can be explained, but the rope and tire iron cannot be. As well as the blood on the bottom of your boot. Why would it be on the bottom of it? On the top of the shoe I can understand, but the bottom, why? Did blood fall on the floor or something? I don't know.
Do you know anything about ropes, Hugo?
As much as the next man. I was a scout. I learned some more in the army.
Oh ho ho, an army man. Yep, he's looking around.
You learned to strangle with the rope in the army?
With rope, with my bare hands, but mainly with wire. I learned a lot of things in the army, but I still didn't kill my wife.
For argument's sake, what type of rope would you use?
If I had to, I would use a triple braid. Less flex, easier to control.
Your wife was beaten with a tire iron, Hugo. An appropriate choice of tool for a mechanic.
I know nothing about any tire iron.
You sure about that? Because we found a bloody tire iron in the car.
You're lying, Hugo. You're gonna have to come clean on this.
You got no proof.
We found the tire iron. One quick DNA scan, and your fingerprints will probably...
Your wife drove a Chevrolet, Hugo. What make of car do you drive?
A Chrysler Airflow.
So I guess that explains why the tire iron that killed your wife came from a Chrysler.
Ooh, alright.
We found your wife's car. Someone parked it at the school late last night. Do you have anything to say about that?
It wasn't me.
Sorry about that.
Where do you keep your work clothes?
I keep them at work in my locker.
Do you? Because if that's the case, why do we find it in your car?
Enough lies, Hugo. Your overalls put you at the scene of the crime last night.
My overalls are in the laundry of my house.
Well, not this pair we found.
Green overalls, blood-stained, with the initials HM found in the trunk of your wife's car.
They can't be mine.
Why,
They are
Hugo?
yours.
Because if they were yours, they'd be in the incinerator too?
Let's leave. I don't want to charge him with anything just yet. Not till we've talked about the other one. I mean, he said the blood is rabbit's blood, but...
You got a stakeout down on 2nd later tonight.
I mean, one, if he's a sailor, why is there a rabbit there? And two, more importantly...
Captain, we were on our way to interview Eli Rooney.
Yes, Phelps, I know. This particular fiend is an old acquaintance. I have tried to reaffirm his belief in a wrathful and terrible God. Whichever way it goes, I'll be dealing personally with him.
Okay. So you're gonna get...
You look like you've had it rough.
You see me asking for your sympathy, boy?
You down on your luck, Eli?
I had worse. My family ate roadkill during the Dust Bowl.
But you have a job. A parolee has to have a job, correct?
I had me a job down in San Pedro. I'm looking for something new.
So you're looking for something new? Oh, looking around. What happened then?
This place you worked have a name?
Hennessy Marine. You can't misplace
Another
big
army
yellow
plant.
letters HM out front.
They give you any workwear, Eli?
Sure. Green coverall. Dang thing was hot. Felt like I was back in the pen wearing it.
So the overall probably came from him. Hugo Muller, or just HM, okay. And because he was a sailor, he probably...
You ever tie up any of your victims, Eli?
It's not a nice thing to go calling them.
What would you call them?
I can't say. I learned a long time ago not to go talking about the things I like. Talking about it just seems to get people's dander up.
Answer the goddamn question, Rooney, before I brain you.
See what I mean? Short answer is yes.
You have any preference regarding rope, Eli?
I know a good rope from a bad rope, if that's what you mean. That's not what you mean, is it? Any old rope will do me fine.
Whoa. Looking out straight. Good compliment.
Farm boy like you, Eli, must prefer McGay for roping. Am I right?
McGay for roping, yeah.
I prefer braid. Tie hitch and braid. It stays tied.
Braid? The other thing was in braid as well, wasn't it? Yeah.
You killed Mrs. Muller and stole her jewelry.
That ain't so. I ain't done nothing like that.
But you had her brooch. Is it accused or bad cop now? Okay, bad cop then.
You have no job and nowhere to live by the smell of things. And you need money. You've been in trouble before, Eli. Who do you think a jury will believe?
I've been in trouble for other things, but I ain't never killed no one. I saw that car coming to the parking lot late last night. Man got changed there and then put his coveralls in the trunk. I saw him drop the butterfly in the lamplight and he strolled out, cool as you like. And I went over and I picked it up.
What size boot do you wear, Eli?
Kind of like anything I can get my hands on. I'm wearing 11s.
Intuition. It's probably gonna remove cues. Yeah. But he's not looking straight, so...
You're maybe 5'5", 5'6", tops. And you wear size 11s? I don't think so, Eli.
That might be on the large side. Maybe 10s.
Maybe 8s.
Now that I come to think of it.
Why punish children with your iniquity, Eli?
You think I was never punished?
Here we go.
You must know what you're doing is evil.
Well, son, nobody's perfect.
Okay. So, we have two options. Option A, charge Muller. Option B, charge Rooney. I'm going to charge Rooney for two reasons. While Mahler's rabbit blood explanation makes... While Mahler's rabbit blood explanation is a bit, well, let's just say not good, Rooney's explanation that his work uniform has HM and the fact that there's blood on it, as well as his history of violence, does kind of indicate that it might be Rooney. Secondly, with the type of person Rooney is, it's probably better to get him out of the public as soon as possible. Plus, he said he saw someone in the crime scene and they dropped the brooch. Now, the janitor said it was dark then, so maybe not seen him? I'm gonna charge Rooney.
Eli Rooney, I'm charging you with the first-degree murder of Deirdre Muller.
You want to put me back in the stir that badly, boy? You go ahead and try. I'll beat that rap. I ain't a killer.
You ain't a killer. You tied people up and everything? Really?
Phelps, Galloway. Congratulations are at hand. Drink, boys? I think you'll receive a commendation for this one, gentlemen. In the meantime, I'll speak to the DA about expediting the passage of the case. We need swift and merciless justice for poor Deirdre.
Indeed we do. Indeed we do. Alright, peace out. Rooney can expect a warm welcome from Captain Donnelly and the District Attorney. Alright. Any army flesh? Yes!
Phelps! We captured 2 regular army. Lieutenant! Phelps, we've been over this. That sniper barely missed you back on the beach. Until the mission is over, there'll be no more saluting or signs of rank.
I'm in charge here, Medier!
Do you wish to interrogate the prisoners?
No, they're beat. Why they look so sullen?
You're wondering why we haven't killed them yet. There's no greater shame than being taken prisoner.
Get this, Golden Boy actually seems to know what he's doing.
なた方の階層と名前を名乗ってください。
第44大部隊所属兵だ。
キスマ、何様だと思ってるんだ。
See that, boys? He slapped that Jap right upside the head.
It was merely to remind him of his place. His shame was the tone of voice that he used with a superior. I respect the Japanese, Corporal.
Respect, we're here to kill the sons of bitches.
Do you know why we are fighting the Japanese, Private?
With respect, sir, these bastards attacked Pearl Harbor.
And why did they attack Pearl, Private?
Because they hate the US of A and our way of life.
They attacked the US because we cut off their oil. What would we do if another country denied us the gas to run our cars?
Yeah, not lying. He's strict but reasonable. Alright, next time, the Stilk-socking murder. Still trying to figure out an outro, but yeah. See you guys next time.